listen to Bunk. Nigga is
question.
tired. You know
What is it that you?
the numbers,
So
bro?
what's the B?
Hey, what?
Maybe.
What's 6 plus 7? 13, right?
Yeah.
13 is a 1 and a 3, right? Push them together. That's bunk.
Do be that you want before you interview? What is that you do? It's like you go to a different place.
I talk to God, but not God. I don't like to say God. It's kind of disrespectful. It's disrespectful when you call him
that
God.
nigga say, bro,
Right.
I talk to
it's
God.
overrated, bro.
Right. And so what it like? Does it prepare you for an interview or?
Come on, gang. Next question.
I mean, yeah, we about to go through that.
He crazy. He asked me what to talk to God for. He's perfect for life. What is he talking about? He's perfect for an interview. Come on, gang. How y'all questions together?
You know,
Are you trying to play with me?
Now let's do it like this, because
Come on. Ask me, do God prepare you for everything?
No,
So what are you talking about?
you said God and the devil's the same person.
Yeah.
So when you talk to God, I mean you're talking to the devil too.
I mean, I don't talk to that guy.
Interview
See,
me,
that's why I say
bitch.
I want to make sure we got to understand it. You can't talk to that guy, but that guy an Indian giver. Let me tell you what I mean, right?
You gonna
pray
interview
for
me
him.
or what?
It's good, but then you take it back. Go to church,
Yeah.
you take it back. I saw him, he's Indian giver. It never stay the same. That's how you kind of like, no, he ain't God. But then what kind of God got to tell you he God? If he was God, you're kind of like,
Interview me,
no.
bitch.
He wants you to work with him all day, right? Jesus came, right? And he came, he went to hell. Remember that?
Yes.
I'm going to heaven to free them.
Interview yourself.
Because they tired of singing hallelujah, praise the Lord.
Interview.
Hold on,
Stop
wait.
on me.
You
Y'all
said,
going to heaven to free
How
people
did I
in
know,
heaven.
Terrence?
Stop, they don't want to be in there.
wait, you said Jesus went to hell.
Yeah, he went to hell. He went to hell to get Sophia.
Hold on, I'm
Yeah,
about
she
to
got
show you something.
hell.
Quincy, I'm about to show you something, right?
They don't want to interview me, y'all.
No, because Bunk has
Now
said
listen to this though, DJ.
something. He had said
Why the fuck you keep saying bunk?
because it's 607.
What the fuck? Something wrong with Quincy.
Man, ain't shit wrong with me. Everything is symbols and numbers is for a reason, bro.
Now look, Quincy, I'm about to listen to this though, DJ. This my nigga though. I want you to hear this. Look what this nigga.
Oh,
Charleston.
This church is in your name.
Hold on, listen, DJ.
What you gonna say about church?
Watch this.
The nigga that play the piano and the drum.
Watch this, DJ.
talking
About church.
I
You
stopped
talking about
watching
church?
football, basketball. I stopped watching
Watch
with
this,
nigga.
DJ.
I started watching Charles Manson videos. I started watching them. Because he take me to a cabin where nigga they got 7
Church should be
more like a hospital
or even a homeless
shelter. In a whole house.
We over
They're
here
supposed to be out there, whole house.
Man,
So that's what made me snap.
See, listen.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ready.
The bitch won't interview
Okay, I just saw you in a recent interview where
me.
you
The bitch won't
said
just interview me. The bitch
the
won't
church is supposed to be a storehouse. Do you think the church should be more like a hospital or even a homeless shelter?
In a whole house. Homeless shelter, all that. Man, it's supposed to be like the sneaking by. The nigga that play the piano and the drums, he ain't all the way in with the Lord. There's supposed to be some hoes in and around the pews selling to the men in and around the church.
Free the Teddy.
And cooking too though. But she got Sunday meals after the service. But nigga, she the new members. You know, yeah. Them nigga coming in with them church, with them Christian testimonies coming from prison. Yeah, he fresh out. He coming with his family from prison. He handsome. He been gone since he was a little boy. He kind of got a nice body on him. He done been to church 3-4 times. We supposed to be seeking one of them sisters on him to give him some, and having paying tithes in the name of buying. Pastor, he spent $300 last night on pussy. I'm gonna put $200 in the pot. And I'm gonna keep on. Yeah, the church supposed to be everything, and everything's supposed to be in the church.
607, the pump.
Was you in the real church when you said F the church?
Yeah, nigga. Hell yeah, I wasn't playing, nigga. I wasn't playing with God when I said that shit. No. A church building is not a church. It's only a building. God don't say because y'all call this church a building, I favor this church and this church is sanctified. You can do whatever you want in this building. Just because it's a church, it's no difference than a strip club. It's both a building. Church is anytime 2 or more people gather together and talk about God. Fellowship of that's church. Jesus never went into a building with church. He was on the rock,
Baby oil.
on the block.
I got some
God
baby
never
oil
went
right
into
now.
the church. When Jesus went into the church, he tore up shit. Man, y'all doing this in my father's house.
Baby oil right
Because
now.
they was in there exchanging money. It ain't supposed to be no money exchanging, no pots to nothing.
Y'all never had none with the vine.
Pastor is supposed to have like a chore list.
You and your girl never played with the vine sausage?
We didn't tell you to come get this big church. This church is in your name.
Yeah,
You can sell it. You can this your building. Why we need to help you pay for this building, nigga?
Don't make sense.
We can go have church on the internet in the field. Why we need to give tithes to you so you can pay for this building so we can come into. We don't need this building, Pastor. You needed this building. And we want to come to church. So since you needed this building, you supposed to figure out a way to keep these lights on, not us. You came and used your credit for this building. We help and pay this property. Guess what? You getting equity. You get equity into this building. When you decide to quit preaching, you can run off with the equity. I don't get no say so and no get back on this equity.
What y'all gonna say about
My
that?
boy that's gang banging got killed. He don't go to church, but I told you about him, Pastor, when I used to go visit him. Would you pray for him? Can we have his funeral? Pastor want to be paid for that. If nothing else, for opening the church doors on the day it was closed. So black people is supposed to stop going to church.
How the fuck you put me on that?
Even Dr. King said that the church was going to become obsolete.
It ain't nothing.
He said this right as he was beginning
There
to.
ain't no social media.
The church have become obsolete. You can't open your doors only 2 days out of 7 and think these people
That's the
need you.
young goon.
And I'm trying to fuck everybody.
That's the
You
young
don't
goon.
open your days 2 days, maybe 3 hours out of a whole, 4 hours out of a whole week. 2 hours on Sunday, 2 hours on Wednesday, and you close the rest of, man, you using her.
A quienes trabajan les suceden cosas buenas. Así que a trabajar, en marcha.
Saying that, you mad
And you
about
robbing
about
her.
the check.
Because you're only focusing on us to give you
I
money.
got one of the boys.
Why this so open up tomorrow and we getting that CCMS from the daycare to have a daycare center for these little hoes around here come drop these babies out? If for nothing else, they can lay them all day and get the kids out the house. Why we not getting that government money that they taking over to these daycare centers? Why we don't have insurance on all these members of this church that's paying tithe, where when one of them die, we get some insurance back, like the job give insurance. We taking their money and we got to bury them. Why we don't have insurance on all these people? Because this is a pimp game, nigga. This is a pimp and hoe game.
Make sure y'all subscribe my
That's why they got
channel.
a female usher
Subscribe my
greeting you at the
channel.
door.
And you will see
It's supposed
the
to be
real.
a man standing perimeters around the building. That's how one white boy can walk in and kill 9 black people praying because they got the woman at the door.
Yeah.
It's supposed to
Trust
be
the right
at
nigga
the
to get
perimeter,
fucked, y'all.
outside. And when you get inside, there's another
he need to get
level
fucked
of
in the booty
men
hole.
standing around.
Trust you, white. He need to get
It's
fucked
supposed
in
to
the
be a
booty
church
hole.
full of men, but it's a church full of women. That's why it's a lot of.
Do y'all hear him?
Twice a lot of in church. A lot of retired hoes and old perverted and former players sneaking in singles ministry in the name of the Lord. It's a whole lot of shit go on in the name of the Lord in that church house.
Yeah,
And
Charlie
it
White
ain't no
need to get
good.
fucked in the booty.
So that church, don't go. Don't even, man, if you got to go see God and hear God from a man preaching, you'll never know God. And God will never talk to him to tell you nothing. God don't do that.
God don't do that.
Sometimes.
Listen.
God will send a bush for you, send a man.
He'll send a burning
He'll set a
bush
bush on
before he
fire.
send a man.
Before he send a man to tell you something.
So do you believe the preacher should be paid though for preaching?
I believe the preacher should be robbed. Stop paying him.
Yeah, he need to get
He got
slapped
a
or
safe
fucked
in
in
there.
the booty
You
hole.
saw that movie First Sunday. If Marvin Sapp can say, hey, man, close this.
607
No,
goons.
ain't nobody leave. Man, I need 40,000 a night. Y'all heard me say that. Man, Usher, close it though. Y'all heard me say I need 40,000, and y'all gonna act like y'all didn't hear me. Ain't nobody leaving.
Yeah, now watch this. Listen what he said.
Somebody's supposed to be in that church. Texting.
That's crazy.
You got Deacon over there. He in on it too, cause he helped with the count. Catch that church secretary or pastor going to that car to go drop the money bag off and rob their ass. But you don't take all of it. You take over half and let it know this is an extortion fee. If you don't start paying us for protection, we gonna send them dope fiend nigga to get that copper out that motherfucking AC vent over there. Y'all, then you ain't got nobody watch this.
Let's go.
We finna start breaking in, getting them TVs and flat screens up out of there. And we go steal them old tapes you can't sell. Cause you got the tape making machine, but don't nobody listen to tapes no more. So now, we supposed to be shaking the church down because they done down our mamas. They've been shaking down the black woman far too long. And it's all about money. And it ain't just about money for him. He'll invite a guest pastor from another city and have him come preach. And after he get through preaching, he'll come with a line and say, y'all know what the Bible say, you give a prophet a cup of water. You give him a cup of water.
Give him one.
He gonna come make the church tap in to get ties to the guest speaking pastor. That's the honorarium fee that they play on around. Then they gonna come back for Pastor Appreciation Sunday.
They trip.
And lay all kind of gifts. Then don't let him and his wife be married. They gonna treat her like a queen. Man, that don't make sense. That's an idol. I don't want a God that'll leave me waiting to hear from him. And he done told this nigga what to come tell me.
Nope.
The Lord told me to come tell you. Man, Lord ain't told you to tell me shit, nigga. Yeah, God ain't said shit to you, nigga. You talking to you playing like it's God. Yeah, what to come tell me.
Listen.
The Lord told me to come tell you. Man, Lord ain't told you to tell me shit, nigga. Yeah, God ain't even said shit to you, nigga. You talking to you playing like it's God. Yeah, you talking.
That's you talking.
I don't buy shit when nigga go talking that God talk. Man, nigga go talk, man, you full of shit. Nigga, I don't give a what, man. I remember when nigga go talking religious, if you confront me with religion, we gonna fall out. Because religion is intimate. You don't push your God on me, I don't push mine on you. You can't. So now religion is intimate. And that's your relationship with him is private and intimate. So now I think if you talking and you bullshitting me, see it if you really
talking to you.
Know when you go like missing, man. I don't care what that nigga do. Go pray. So some nigga be playing, man. Then where you go, man? They want to go pray. God, shit. So see it. You ain't got to say it. All the trying to say it, you can't see it. Man, you see the meek, mild, humble, just talking peace, my brother. The how but still looking at the other with a look on his face. Say, you ain't got no peace spirit, but you saying peace, but your spirit, well, you honor because you still got that residue.
Yeah,
and you don't want to let it go.
Charlie White need to get fucked.
You got to go sheep to Islam.
Charlie White
harmless, a real dove. And nigga, and this is your desire. Very
for real.
I mean, it's hard for it to be. He too weak. He ain't strong. Only the strong can show. You know how strong you got to be a Muslim. Yeah, you got to be strong, nigga. And that's what made Malcolm strong. Dr. King was weak. If they would have replaced Malcolm with Dr. King, white folks would treat us different. So that's why they know all the preachers is perverts. They all of them want some pussy like the good reverend. Shit, nigga. But Malcolm, they watched him and they never saw him do it. So he was a saint. So no, so they gave us the one they want us to have.
Straight up.
Okay, your a good friend of yours just was in the media. Shannon Shaw recently faced allegation of lawsuit, band model, and a young white woman. What is your take on brothers with money getting into these situations?
Bro, you got money. What the f you doing giving
Uh,
niggas 50,000, bro? He dumb as hell.
Introducing Cleo, your new bestie that will cover you till payday.
po niggas in them too.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah, them po niggas. It's the you know it's the loose dangling. Yeah, man, that loose dangling is especially for a big old black like lily white girls. They're small. He done up. Yeah. If he was down off in the ghetto, with them don't even don't know the thing 50 million. That's a mulatto girl, a white girl. Man, a black girl mad at you trying to get back at you, she might hit you for 50, 100. She don't know the ass for the $50 million contract. That's a conniving. But he don't with sisters. And he make it apparent that he don't. So you can't be mad at a woman for playing a sucker. She's supposed to play on a sucker. That's what I do. That's a real little hoe. Boy, any little 21-year-old brawl like that at the gym, an old big black man like that with a that big, that's a hoe. She said the boy got a
Super hoe.
Say boy got the big size of a. She called it a big black cock. You heard what she said? She said, what she said? I want that big black cock. That boy got a. Man, yeah, man. So any a big old. Can you imagine a little girl take man? Man, that little is a. She know what to do. That's why she asking for 50 million.
It's green.
That's a hoe. You gotta think. Anna Cole Smith was a hoe. She got that old white man, the West Texas oil tycoon, Anna Nicole Smith. Man, this man was dead when he married her. He was 90-something, she was 19. He was dead almost in the casket. And she would be laid up on him. Man, know what to do. So you can't be mad at this little hoe. She done called her a sucker. And he a mean sucker. He ain't, man, he wasn't, you can tell he mean to the, he ain't charming, he ain't nice, he ain't kind. So you can't have no big old like that and you ain't sweet and charming, pushing that motherfucker. You gotta be nice. I'm the kind of way, Nick. Yeah, so now the little hoe got him. So I salute that little bro. Yeah, I salute him.
Man, this is my last question for you.
Him and his cousin were together. It only happened one time. So he was the big cousin, Kanye was the little cousin. They found some porn magazines, stumbled across the images. Children mimic what they see and repeat what they hear. Children don't have sexual desires if the faucet's not turned on. So kids don't get horny if they never get exposed to sex. They have to be exposed to it. That it's like biting the apple Eve ate. They have to bite the apple. So most kids who they've been violated. They weren't supposed to see it. So now they acting on the emotion. You